that's a dope beat. Dude, that dude make dope beats. I think his name is Gorilla Beats. Yeah, he makes real nice tracks. Like, I'm all instrumentals are expensive, but I wouldn't mind purchasing one of his tracks maybe somewhere in the future. What's good, y'all? Call Halal Yahweh by Shem Hamashi Ak Yahweh Shai Barak Tham to all of the Akim Wa Akwath in Babylonian. Yahweh, well, call Halal, that is all praises. All call Halal praise to Elohim Yahweh, who is the God of creation, the God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If you've been watching the channel, it's common sense now. But in the name of his only begotten Son, the Messiah, or the anointed Yahweh Shai, Yahusha, Yeshua, Yehoshua, whatever transliteration you would like to use, as long as it ain't Jesus and it don't come with Christianity, we good. Shabbat shalawam. Shabbat shalawam. We up here with another halal. I'm still picking a name. Right now it's just your boy Hear Me Out 7, but I'm still picking a name. Please believe, like, I'm more like it's prophecy is more important, and waking up the sheep and feeding the sheep is more important. But another halal. I'm gonna try to do a lesson, a small mini lesson later, because I know I ain't got much time before the minier versions of myself wake up. So let's get this out. Yahweh. When you see Lord, okay, our captives, Salakia, we are captives, so our captors changed that to Lord in all caps, and I don't even like saying it, ew. But it's just, they changed it to Baal, that's really what Lord mean, but, so when it's all caps, it's Yahweh. My bad. Thought I heard one of the little ones. Let's get this. Yahweh, I cry unto thee, make haste unto me. Give ear unto my voice when I cry unto thee. Let my prayer be set forth before thee as incense, and lifting up my hands as the evening sacrifice. Set a watch, O Yahweh, before my mouth. Keep the door of my lips. Incline not my heart to any evil thing, to practice wicked works with men that work iniquity. And let me not eat of their dainties. Dainties? That's weird. In my other Bible, it say delicacies. Let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me. Now I'm going to go back over that. Let the righteous, 5, Psalms 141, verse 5. Let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness, and let him reprove me. Let the righteous. Now, the righteous is the righteous in Elohim. That means somebody who is practiced righteous in this Torah or in the word of God. Righteous. Not pork chop pastor, but righteous. Let the righteous smite me. Because if somebody righteous got a problem with you, and it's not their feelings, and it's a righteous, that means you going off or there's something wrong. Now, if they coming at you and they in the Torah and they coming at you and it's unrighteous, hey, that's some other ish. You know what I'm saying? You got to hammer it out. But if you going off, then you accept the reproof. But if you not going off, you defend yourself, period. But a righteous person ain't gonna have no problem with you, because if you know the spirit by the spirit, period. Let the righteous smite me. It shall be a kindness, because you learn. And let him reprove me, because you learn. Because his doctrine is for reproof. It shall be an excellent oil, which shall not break my head. For yet my prayer also shall be in their calamities. When that mean they gonna pray for you. When their judges are overthrown in stony places, they shall hear my words, for they are sweet. Our bones are scattered at the grave's mouth. Boy, I read another scripture. I don't even remember it. It was this week. It says something about our bones are scattered at the mouth of Sheol, or at the mouth of hell. That's a scary ass visualization. 7. Our bones are scattered at the grave's mouth. Actually, this is the same verse in my other Bible. It's Sheol, but the grave, I forgot. Hell is the grave. It used actually in my white Bible it say hell, but I think in the Holman it say Sheol, which means hell or the grave, because that's what hell mean, the grave. Cause hell is not the lake of fire, nigga. The lake of fire wasn't even made for us. It was made for them angels that rebel with Satan. It wasn't even made for us. I mean, damn. Slocky. Forgive me my speech on this Shabbat. Our bones are scattered at the grave's mouth, as we, Salakia, as when one cutteth and cleaveth wood upon the earth. Oh my God. Like wood chips. Like when you see people putting wood in the wood chippers and it just be, oh my goodness. But mine eyes are unto thee, O Yahweh, O Elohim, the Adon. In thee is my trust. When you see God in all caps, that's Elohim. God is a I don't want to say colloquialism. It's a generalized term for deity. But when we speak because this is a Hebrew book, a Hebrew book. So it's Elohim. O Elohim, the Adon, in thee is my trust. Leave not my soul destitute. Hallelujah. Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, Baba Gashu, which means please, whilst that I withal escape. Man, that's a beautiful, man. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst I escape. You link that up with telling these Christians, look, y'all go with Jesus. Because when Yahushua get here to start killing all these people, y'all gone. Remember, you got to keep calling on Jesus. While you eating pork. While you behind that tree eating pork, you have to call on Jesus while you behind the tree eating pork. You have to do that. Because if not, how does your magic work? I mean, how do you get saved and raptured to heaven? Right? Ain't that how it worked in Christianity? I mean, because the books say the body's going to be piled up, 200 miles or something crazy? Man, the horse's bridle really is a metaphor for some ridiculous length. Like, some inhuman length. Like, damn, Also, that was sarcasm. Ain't going to be no rapture. The Messiah is coming to kill every person that's not guarding the Torah to their best ability. And even that is the skin of your teeth. To be frank. Or to be straight with you. Or to rightly divide with you. Because I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for you to come to Elohim. Because we need to get the sins off our souls. And I'm trying to get into heaven. I'm trying to get into the new heaven and new earth and drink the new wine. It is what it is. But let's jump into these stories. So there was a massive, for my bad, even though I already did this in the last video, that fire, I didn't know how big that fire in Athens was. In Greece, man, I didn't know how that fire, they was in their underwear jumping in the ocean. That fire was out of control. Like, that was man, but you know what? I knew when I saw that white lady face, when I saw the Greek lady face, I knew the way she was acting, the way her body language, my bad, it's a fly. Where the hell did a fly come from? It's the way her body language was acting. She was serious as a heart attack. But man, I did some more research. Boy, that fire, it took out a whole lot. Please look up that fire in Athens. That's some biblical stuff. But that's not a part of today. Today, there were massive earthquakes, over a dozen. Now, 4.7 to 4.7 to 5.9 on the Dead Sea Transform, which really is the fault line for where our ancestors are from in Israel. For the whole damn platelet. It's called the Arabian platelet. You can look it up. But there were over 12. I mean, damn. Over 12 earth. Now, 4.5 can shake a building. Can hurt buildings, like anything over 4.5 can shake the concrete off a building. And it got up to 5.9. That's biblical. That's a biblical earthquake. Over a dozen at one time. I mean, damn, that's not cool. That's not normal. When I was 15, 16, 17, 19, 21, 22, 23, you wasn't hearing about stuff like that. Even like nobody. Like scientists are even giving it up like these are biblical proportion things that are happening. They can't explain nothing. Scientists are, well, they already know what's going on for real, for real. But they basically throwing their hats in the ring like, yeah, don't ask us for nothing. This is God stuff. If you but oh no, damn. That's later. Okay. This is the, like I said, this is the Dead Sea transform. This is a better one. Here we go. Look like throwing up the deuces. So the middle finger would be the whole middle finger up to the Dead Sea. So the Red Sea up to the Dead Sea. So the Red Sea at the bottom here. I'll show you that in a second. The Red Sea is at the bottom. All the way up to the top is the Dead Sea. That's the this is the Arabian Plate. I'll show you the Arabian Plate in a second. This is the Dead Sea. This is the Dead Sea up top, Red Sea at the bottom. But this is the fault line. This is the Arabian Plate. There we go. The dot, look, yeah. You got R's on one side and Africa on the other, even though it's always still connected at the top. Here we go. That's why I said Red Sea at the bottom and Dead Sea is up here at the top. But this whole thing in purple is what you would call the Dead Sea Rift or the Dead Sea Transform. From the dead all the way down to the red. I want to give you a good visual of the Arabian Plate. So that's the Arabian Plate. Up there at the top, where the green and the purple to your left on the Arabian Plate. My bad. That's the that's where the earthquakes were hidden. Now that's biblical. Though it wasn't here, that's biblical, period. Again, look this up on your own. Next story. There was a heat wave. Stay on here. Heat wave. Which one? In Europe. It got up to, there's a heat wave in Europe. It got up to 106. And for them, that's not normal. That's not normal at all. Breaking records, yeah. All in Europe. I mean, you got Europe, Asia, Japan. Japan is actually also got up to 106, and there's a drought in Japan. I mean, Scotland, the UK. They said it's the worst one in over 100 years in Japan. They had a big ass ice cube with stuff in it, and there was a monkey on top of it. That was the. I'm gonna try to see if I can see a heat wave in Japan. Yeah. Damn, there's a death toll? I did not know there was a death toll in the heat wave. Wow. Wow, has killed 50 in Japan? Damn. I apologize, Zion. I did not do enough research. And this is in the Chicago Tribune. What? I'm slipping on my pimping. Wow. My bad, y'all. Give me a second. Hospitalized over 22,000. 106. Yeah, like I was saying. Kumagaya reported a temperature of 41 Celsius. Wow. That's, wow. Yeah. Man. Yeah, I ain't playing no games. Biblical again, which is crazy because then there was a flash flood in Japan also. There was a flash flood in Japan also, which is like, that man, you can't explain that. Oh snap. All right, y'all, I'll come back with the next two news stories, which is really disturbing, but all praise to the Most High. You know me. Shalawam.